Yeah.
Anyway, it looks like we got everybody in here now.
Yeah, hi everybody.
Hey.
Sorry, I
Hey,
about my rants.
no, it's good.
So,
It's good stuff.
do you guys want to see all the different little terminals I have?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I do, for
Okay,
sure.
I'll start with the one I consider the worst.
Make us wait for the good one. Okay, well,
Okay, I made a case for it, and it's got I don't know if you
Uh-huh.
can. So it's power in, a USB for the keyboard, and that's your VGA output there.
and which one is that, Walt?
This is called the Microterm S or Microterm 2 version S. And then it's got
Microterm. Okay.
both a 25 and a 9-pin RS-232N. And then it's got two more on this side. And then you got your reset and some other button. Man, the menu to get this thing set up is, I think Terry's done it. But mine, it doesn't really like the USB. I should have soldered in the PS2 connector for the keyboard because the USB keyboard just doesn't work with this. I mean, it sort of works and then it stops, then it sort of works and it stops. And I decided after trying to dig through the menus with the keyboard coming in and out, I just gave up on it. They're expensive, and I don't think it's any plus over any of the other emulators I have. I don't think it's as good, and it doesn't have any additional features, I don't think, that the others can't do anyway. So that's the birth term. On the
You
other
give that one,
hand,
you'd give that one like a 1 or 2 stars.
say again,
You give that one like 1 or 2 stars.
I would give it maximum of one.
Okay.
Okay, that's
But
fair.
if anybody's interested, I've got a whole pack of blank circuit boards.
Yeah.
Just let me know. I'll mail you a circuit board because they fit in a first class envelope. The next the next one, which I give about a 8, only because this is only the 8 is only because of the form factor and the need for an RS2 to TTL converter
Mm.
to connect it to your computer. So I got these, man, let me put a light up here. Let's see. Get out over there.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
that
got,
helps.
Mhm.
yeah. So I have
Yeah.
these little guys. These are great. They're really cheap on eBay. You can get, I think I paid like $5 for 20 of these,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
on eBay. I mean, they cost nothing.
Is that the one with the four pins, or was it, I think there was some
It's
that
it's
have
got four
just
pins.
yeah. Then there's some that have like six or so. They have a CTE. They have some
Yeah,
CTS and some other
the
stuff.
handshake. But
The handshaking and stuff. I know I
Yeah.
had to buy one or two of those before for certain something I was working on, but the
yeah,
four
this
pin ones
just
work
has
well.
four. And
Yeah,
that's
no, those work well though.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you don't use handshaking on terminals anyway.
There was something I was hooking to, and I needed to actually use that. I can't remember what it was.
Right, yeah, but what I'm saying is on terminals you don't need
Yeah.
No,
handshaking.
oh,
No,
yeah.
you're absolutely right. Mm.
So
Hmm.
A lot of terminals, or some real terminals, you do need it.
That's
Try to
true.
fire,
Some of them, yeah.
yeah, try and fire up an H19 terminal without
yeah,
handshake.
but that doesn't need the adapter.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm talking about these terminals that use adapters.
Uh,
These terminal emulators.
yeah.
So this is the FabGL
Okay. Yeah.
VGA 32. That's how you find it on the internet. FabGL VGA 32. And they're like 11, 12 bucks. And some places you can buy like 3 or 4 of them for, like $10 or $15. They seem to be coming in and out of popularity, but the bottom is the VGA out on the VGA 32 emulator, and the top is that little RS2 to TTL converter. I made these little printed boxes. I don't have one that's not glued into the box, but you get you get to see there's a micro SD card in there, and that holds your setup. And then you got your audio output and a keyboard input here, or the keyboard. I know what. Let's see. Oh, this is the programming part.
Mhm.
And then your keyboard plugs in here, and you can hook up a mouse. And see, I designed these things. This is designed so it hooks on your top of your monitor and hangs on the back of your computer monitor. So these 3D printed parts are on pinshape.com,
That's nice.
and you have access to all
Right.
the different IO and ports and stuff on the TT Go that you need. And then when you put it together, it's a little tricky because there's a center plate inside here with just a little hole. So you put some little jumper wires in there from the RS-232 converter, and you got to feed them down through the hole and then plug them into the TT Go. But the instructions for all that are online.
Yeah, I think what I liked about those is there's no real soldering. Those are all pre-made. You're buying them all set and ready to go. Where the other kits you're building them. So it's
Yeah.
nice if somebody just wants to get started, as I recall.
Well, the other thing is the instructions for setting it up and that are really good. They're online because I
Yeah.
mean I don't do Arduino stuff, but it took me a little while to understand what they were telling me, but I figured it out. But you can get a long list of ways to set up the board. But setting it up, once you get the terminal stuff set up, it's great. And let's see if I can turn that off. I'll go to grab my camera. And so this thing, you can see here, is my VIC-20.
Oh, cool.
That's in one of these little things. I chose have it set up as a VIC-20. And you even have a PS2 mouse so you can run the different games and stuff. But let's see, I should have taken this off the keyboard. The cover on the keyboard so it doesn't, the cover is on the keyboard so it doesn't fill up with dust and dirt and parrot seeds. Pancho likes to drop seeds everywhere. Let's see if I can, maybe I can set this camera up. No, it's not going to work. But anyway, yeah, I can't share this on thing. But you can see I can move the mouse around,
Yeah.
and I mean, it's great. It takes a little bit to figure out how to play a game and exit the game and get back. Well, I think you hit F12 when you're done with a game. I think you can hit F12 and it'll go back to the menu. I don't play the games on it very much. But then another one I have set up is an IBM XT computer.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
it's like a flashback.
oh, I don't have the keyboard connected to the thing. Something fell down. Oh, okay. Let's see. Switch that. Yeah.
Hey, Walt, did Patrick sort of tell you why I was interested in this sort of thing?
He didn't say why, but he said
Well,
you were interested.
Yeah, what I'm thinking about doing, and it's a project for the new year. And when I say a new year, I mean, yeah, it's probably kind of a whole year. I'm thinking about building an S100 luggable,
Okay.
battery powered, with a built-in terminal, which will then face onto a screen and a keyboard. So a
Mhm.
complete all-in-one solution. And based on a MITS 4-slot board, which will make it quite a small footprint, and making basically a sort of small briefcase-sized unit, which will have a screen embedded into the side and a fold-down keyboard.
Mhm.
And for that, obviously, I need a monitor, not a monitor, a terminal.
Okay,
It will sit-
all these terminals that I'm showing, you
Yeah,
can
that-
go to VGA, any VGA monitor.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm interested in it. I'm slowly moving the parts list towards this. So maybe sometime, I don't know when it will be, but this is what I'm thinking. I'm sort of thinking about having a luggable. I wonder if anybody's ever done a
Luggable S100.
luggable S100. See, I can see you, Tim, you're thinking about this, aren't you?
No, they did the way back. Obviously, the K Pros and stuff, but those weren't S100. Those
Right,
were
no,
local
those are-
CPMs. You know,
Yeah.
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 No, I think I think there's a S100K Pro,
Yeah.
and I think the Osborne one wasn't the Osborne one S100? I don't remember.
No, I think that was a big monolithic single board, I think, the Osborne.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the K
Well-
Pro was as well.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, that's at least the
Oh,
K Pro
okay.
2. I don't know about the 3. They started going into DOS and other things when
Right.
they went to the 3.
Well,
I have a couple 2s floating around somewhere in the room here. Haven't
I
turned
have
them
both
on.
a K Pro
Right.
4 and a K Pro 10.
Yeah.
And neither one of them are S100. They're big,
Right.
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like that.
I know
as
I've
big-
seen some portable, at least one portable S100 computer, but I don't remember what it is.
Mm.
Paul sounds like a great idea, Bud. I mean, there's really not. I don't.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, you can
sounds like
definitely
something
build
fun.
with today's technology. You can definitely
Right.
build it smaller than that K Pro.
So also, yeah. Also,
Well,
you
that's
could
what I'm
use.
thinking. Yeah, because an LCD screen with a VGA resolution would obviously be very slim and compact. And
Yeah.
obviously, these units are designed to take a USB keyboard. So there's plenty of compact USB keyboards out there. They're all over Amazon all day long.
Mm-hmm.
And I was also thinking, I know this is like stretching things a little. Obviously, on the S100 board, you have the transistors that take the power down from
Right.
16, 8 to 5 and 12. Well, why not bypass them? And why don't we just put regulated power supplies from 5 and 12 anyway? Take that out of the way, feed the boards directly from a 5 and a 12, and then
Well,
power
people have done that.
Yeah, people have done that.
That's one of the problems is because if you sell that board to somebody else that doesn't realize it's set for only 12 volts and 5 volts and that, they're going to plug it into their computer and blow it
Well,
up.
this isn't a commercial enterprise.
Right.
No, I know, but people
yeah.
are swapping and trading old boards all the time.
Yeah, if you modify a board, you have to make sure they know about it. That's
Yeah,
Yeah, you
right.
got to
Very
label
helpful.
it very well if you're going to trade it
Yeah.
off.
This is a me thing. No, this is never going to be sold.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
you
definitely a
aren't
me
the only
thing.
one. That's the thing. That's what we're saying
Yeah.
is
Right.
other people have modified the boards for just running on 5 volts and 12 volts.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
if you don't know that and you plug it into your computer, they just blow up.
My first S100 box was
Yeah.
a homebrew S100 in smoked plexiglass, and I laid out all the circuit boards, and I had 5 volts going into it. I bypassed the regulators. The problem is every time you add or subtract any boards, the 5 volts goes up or down depending on the
That's
current
true.
level.
Oh, because you were using a linear rather than switching supply that
Well,
was
it doesn't
nice and
matter
stable.
whether it's linear or switching. The resistance of
True.
the wires
True.
Yeah.
and everything,
Yeah.
the voltage changes as the current changes.
Right.
Yeah. I would expect there to be a bit more as the load increases, you'd have to balance the power a little bit, wouldn't you,
Yeah.
Terry?
Yeah.
With a small laptop or luggable like you're talking about, that should not be a problem because it's a one-time setup and then go.
Right.
You're not going to be changing the boards a lot.
That's right. And that's also why I'm thinking about using a solution as well, such as Patrick's serial server, because you can incorporate that into the build as well, because that's a 5-volt device.
Mm-hmm.
So you've instantly got that straight in, and that would go inside the board,
Well, there's
accessed via FTP. So it's an install as well. And this is what I've done on my own. I've built it in as well. And I'm thinking it's just something I'm starting to get the bits together, and I want to throw it by you guys.
Well, there's several single board computers out there that are S100 based that you could use. You don't need to use multi-board.
That's true.
Yeah.
You could just use a couple. What is it, Patrick? You're messing with the SB100 and SB200.
Yeah, or the JAR, the JAIR.
Yeah, the
Well, I
JAIR
have a
board.
jar. Yeah,
But that's another idea. If you're just going to make a little luggable computer that's like an Altair 8800,
Mm.
you know, do it with one of those little, like that SC131, is it?
Yeah,
There
well,
you got.
it's not
Yeah, it's
S100, but yeah, there's the
Yeah.
SC131.
Yeah, then you just put a couple of that and an emulator in a box and connect it to a monitor. It all
Yeah, you can
hang
make
on
them. You can make it a laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would be that's away from where I want to be. I want to sort of evolve the ethos of the S100 rather than
So the downside of going another downside of going to regulated 5 volts and 12 volts is if you're ever interacting with other people and they say, "Can you test my board out?" You can't.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Can you put my board in and see if my disk controller works? Well, no, I can't because I can't provide enough power. Because if you put 5 volts into a 5-volt regulator, you don't get 5 volts out.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Well,
to be honest,
usually
I could
get
do it
nothing.
either way. I could do it regulated or unregulated. I'm trying to keep I was thinking about that to make the component count smaller.
Right.
That's the only thing.
Those little regulators don't take up, especially the 5-volt ones, don't take up a lot.
I know.
And all of the cards you can buy, you're modifying if you want to take that off anyway.
I know. But this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at making this luggable. So it'll be a shoebox-sized device. It'll have a handle on the top.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have a screen built into the side. It'll have a clip-down keyboard.
Yep.
And everything will be. And I might even be able to squeeze a battery in. But I'm going to have to design a battery. Probably Patrick will probably help me with it because he loves helping. So I'm going to have to dumb it down to 115 volts because I'll use the American side for the power supplies. Because power supplies will go from my frightening voltage of 255 down to 115. I think I'll go with 115. It's probably a bit safer. To create a battery pack that'll output 115 to a couple of mean wells in the base of the device, and then the cards will sit above. So it'll be quite slim, but it'll be a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway.
But then you don't need to go to 5 and 12 volts. Just keep with 2 mean wells in the bottom.
Right.
You can do it. But
I'm thinking about making an S100 mini.
Yeah. Have a 4 slots. Have your 4 slots sitting on top of the two mean wells, because it's the RT65 will give you your 2 15-volt, plus or minus 15 volts and 5 volts. And then the other, what is it? It's a 7.5. RS 7.5 gives you your 8 volts. So that's those 2 power supplies. Put them in the base. Run the backplane at normal 8 and 16 volt things.
Yeah. The only thing I haven't figured out yet on paper, anyway, if I use the terminal emulator that it'll output from VGA, I haven't found many terminal emulators that'll output anything other than VGA. Then I've got to convert VGA maybe, and I use the word maybe, to HDMI to suit a more
Let me
modern
finish my demo on
Right.
this, and we'll get to the HDMI.
I know you've got at least one in there that has HDMI because I have one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
well,
more. I got more terminals to show you off.
Hey, Walt, that one that you showed us, what is the Fab GL you're running the VIC 20 on?
Uh-huh.
Does that just do a like a VT 100 terminal emulation?
No, it does about 20 different terminal emulators.
I mean, but
It'll
it'll do a
also-
term.
You
I mean,
can get Hazeltine
it'll also-
1500,
I mean,
VDM.
in addition to
mean,
turning it into like a VIC or an XT or something, it'll just be a terminal.
It'll
Yeah,
also
yeah.
run an
Well,
Altair
that's what I'm trying to.
8800.
I haven't gotten to that point yet.
Okay,
It'll
I was just
also-
asking. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. It'll also run as an Altair 8800.
Right.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It's a great little card. Really
Oh
is.
yeah,
kinda cool.
the yeah,
board.
I don't know how many different terminals it emulates, but you can do an ADM3, a VT100, VT52, the Hazeltine 1500, and a few ANSI standard or something like that. It does a bunch of. You just choose it out of the list.
Okay.
Yeah. And once you get, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I think I can show you. I don't remember because I haven't changed anything. That's why I have two of them just set up as one is just set up for the VIC 20, one's just set up for the IBM XT. The VIC 20 was just for showing off to people. But since there's just little boxes and they run on 5 volts, I just have them plugged into a little multi USB charger box. Let's see, I got a single one here. Something like this, but it's got 4 ports in it for plugging stuff in. So it's just plugged into there. But let's see. I forget how you get into the menus on this. But you can get into the menus and make all kinds of changes in that. Or it's at the original setup, too. But when you get to the terminal, oh yeah, in terminal mode rather than computer mode, that's when you get the menu. And I don't have any of these set up for a terminal, except for those 2 I showed you, but I don't use them for terminals because I like the new other terminals better, just because the menus are a little bit better, or it's fixed. So yeah, that little TT Go Fab GL VG32 thing is great for if you really want to have an ADM3 or you want Hazeltine 1500. Those were the 2 biggies in there. I don't understand why David Hansel didn't reverse engineer the software. Look at because the source code for those things is online. He should have grabbed all that and put it into his Versaterm. So he could select more different kinds of terminals with the Versaterm. That would make it a lot more valuable.
Right.
But yeah, the next one I have is a modified Jeff Graham VT100, which is this board. These are great because you have composite out, you have S video out, you have VGA output, you got your power in, you can use keyboard or DC power. There's a little jumper on here to select between DC or USB power, but that's also the USB keyboard. if you want to use that. And then it's got the RS-232 input. But this thing runs on a PIC chip. And these are great. And I use it on my, I have my one Altair-Duino Pro set up like a Sol 20 computer, processor technology computer, and the chip is programmed to be a VDM1 terminal to that. So you get VDM1 image, and that's up there with the train program running.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's the Sol 20 train going by and that. But you can set it up for other things. Then I also have one set up as just a VT100 terminal. And I don't think, oh yeah, it's set up as the external terminal on my other Altair-Duino Pro computer, but I don't have a monitor connected to that nowadays. So, because I just used TerraTerm on my PC to control that computer. But these are great. They're easy to build, quick and easy to build, cheap to build, and like I said, it has a PIC. So if you got a PIC programmer, they're quick and easy to program. But that's probably the only caveat is you need to get a PIC kit. They're not too expensive on eBay, but you do need to get a PIC kit program at it. But it makes for a nice terminal. Then my favorite terminal, which I still hardly use, is the Versaterm. And David made a case design for it. And then let's see, I guess I can set it on
Yeah. Yeah, I modified that case for mine so that I could use the VESA mount on the back of the monitor to mount it.
Oh, cool.
Okay, well, this case was modified by Mitch Woolrich. Mitch Woolrich modified the case, and it fits a lot better than the case that
Right.
David Hansel made.
Yeah,
But
I think go
you
ahead.
get all your I/O and stuff on
Right.
this thing. But this
Yeah,
has the HDMI
right.
video out, has the VGA, USB keyboard, PS2 keyboard. There's your reset switch.
Right.
And
So the
what,
only complaint I've had about this and quite a lot of the other ones for that matter is that they only do 640 by 480 resolution, even over HDMI. So
oh yeah, they don't go to high.
so
I
yeah,
thought
so
this
I
goes
just
to yeah, 640 by 480. Yeah, because he's sticking with the old VGA.
right. And yet you
format.
you cannot find 640 by 480 monitors anymore.
Oh yeah, you can. Go to your local thrift store. You can buy them
Well,
for 10
okay.
bucks.
Yeah. I mean, I bought a cheap LCD 800 by 600 monitor off Amazon and it works great, but it's kind of fuzzy, which
Oh,
is annoying.
I've all my old VGA monitors. This one,
Right.
that one, that one. I bought them all for between
Yeah.
$2 and about $12 at the thrift
Yeah.
store.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
see monitors at the thrift stores in the Bay Area.
Yeah. Well, here in Vegas, there's like 6 or 8 thrift stores, but the
Yeah.
one I go to, I like to go to, is they're actually the cheapest, and
Mhm.
they carry more stuff than the other ones.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure the pick chips can handle 800 by 600.
That might be
I'm,
what it is.
I'm not
That
sure
might-
they're fast enough to support
Yeah.
Yeah.
that clock rate.
Mm.
Oh, that could be. Yeah, the Versaterm uses that Pico, what
Right.
do you call Raspberry Pi Pico,
Hmm.
and that's the one bad thing I don't like about it is the HDMI output. It'll work if you connect directly to an HDMI
Hmm.
monitor, but if you're trying to go through a video switch box like I have, it don't work. It just can't get the signals through. But this is the menu on this thing is
Oh, it's super
great.
simple. Yeah, super simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one.
Oh, I
It's
should
good,
have
good
had. Oh,
stuff.
wait, I can do this. Stack that up. Let's see. Yeah, you hit F12.
Hmm.
Let's see. Oh, if I connect the keyboard to this thing, F12, and there's your menu.
Right.
Let's see. I guess I got to hold it to
Yeah.
get a good look at the menu. So it starts out with your serial settings. Hit
Mhm.
enter. You do your serial settings. Just using the arrow keys on the keyboard. Go in and out of these things. You can hit escape or exit. Terminal settings. And you can change your display colors. See here it's set for ANSI 102, VT52, and a PET computer. That's the only choice. See, that's where if he would have had more choices in here, I'd probably be using it a lot more.
Yeah.
That's the only thing holding me back from just using this all the time. But it's I mean it's a really nice setup. You get your keyboard settings, font settings. You can choose your fonts, the bell volume, frequency, bell volume, duration of the beeps. It'll flash your screen if you want. I mean, it's just, I don't know if I can, oh yeah. I don't know if you can hear it. But yeah, it's a nice terminal. And see here I have it set up with my Altair. This is on the Altair 8800C. So I'm just running Galaxy right now. But yeah, it's a neat little
Mhm.
terminal. I mean,
Yeah.
it is my I would say it's a toss up between this and the modified Jeff Graham terminal as to which is better. Jeff Graham I'm using because I got the VDM1 on it. The Versaterm is just set up on this one monitor here to play with it and show off. And this is the case that
Mhm.
David came up with. And it's nice, but the one that Mitch did, he tweaked it up a little bit better. So
Yeah.
it's a better case on Mitch's.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, I modified the back panel on mine, made it a little thicker, and then put 4 holes for a Visa 100, so you could just screw it onto the Visa mount on the back of a monitor.
Oh, yeah.
I need to publish it sometime. I keep meaning to and forgetting about it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
this is big enough. This is big enough that you can fit
Right.
the,
So what I did was I made the case thicker, the back case thicker,
uh-huh.
and then put 4 holes on the 100 spacing with recesses. So if you use cap screws, they're down far enough that they don't interfere with the board. And then you put the board in, and then the standard screws he's got right now close the cover over the top.
Okay. Yeah, I've been just hanging stuff on the back
Right.
of the monitors.
Yeah.
But
All
I've
my
all,
monitors have tiny bezels, so that'll.
yeah. Well, the thing is, I did this
Right.
because I hadn't figured out exactly how I wanted things
Mhm.
set up either. So I'm, trying different terminals
Right.
and moving things around. But now I have a more static setup for the computers.
Hmm.
So, I don't really need the hanging. But I do have one of the
Right.
Versaterms hanging on the back of that monitor that's running the Sol 20. It actually runs the Sol 20 and the Dazzler, which is set up on my first Altair-Duino Pro computer. I have that Dazzler on that one. So that's why I got the switch box on there. And if I get yeah.
Tim, I'm thinking about using. I've got an old 15-inch LCD TV from a caravan, which
Okay.
runs on 12 volts, but also has a VGA input.
Okay.
So one of them curious things from the 90s, when
Yeah.
obviously it was kind of
Oh yeah.
kicking around. I've got a little 15-inch. It's not very thin either. Well, it's not very thick. It's only about an inch thick, and it's got a 12-volt input. Obviously, that's meant to run on
Yeah.
caravan supplied 12-volt, and it's got a little VGA input, and it works perfectly on 640 by 480 because obviously it's
Oh, that's good.
that's from that time. I'm thinking about slamming that as being the screen and
Okay.
literally just kind of like banging that on the front or something like
Sure.
that. Incorporating it into the side of the unit, maybe with like a beaded
Hmm.
bezel to sort of hold it onto the side of the unit. Because it's like you say, there's not a lot of things around that now that
No.
kind of meet those requirements. A lot of things was hoofed in the bin, wasn't it? There,
Yeah. I
you
mean,
know.
when I went looking at on Amazon at like 3x4 monitors, um, the lowest resolution I could find was 800 by 600.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
It's
bought one of those,
VGA.
and it works fine. It works fine, and that's actually why I'm looking at the VT132 right now because it supports 800 by 600.
Yeah, yeah.
And you mentioned that as well, right? Well, you have a VT132 from High Nibble.
Right. Yeah, that's the one that I give it 1 star.
Oh,
It's I just don't like it at all. It's the
yeah.
menus are, I mean, I don't know how he figured out all the menu stuff.
I'll probably they're not that expensive. He only charges $50 for them, so I'm
No,
gonna
he
order
charged
one.
like $200 for it.
No, he listed at $50 on his website.
Oh, he
Yeah,
must have dropped the price because nobody's buying them.
I've got
Yeah,
a couple of them.
I haven't heard back from him yet, but he lists the price as like $50 on his website. I thought, well, if it's $50, I'll buy one and give it a shot. If he comes back and says no 200, then I'll tell him, nice try next time, bring it down a little.
Fifty
Yeah,
dollars. No, $50 might be a board and some of the essential parts.
I think it might be that it says it's missing the Max 130, the Max chip. If you want, if you
Yeah,
don't want TTL, if you want proper serial
because the
instead of
full
TTL.
the full kit is like $200. That's why
Oh,
I got blank boards made and just made one myself.
yeah. I'll see what he comes back at. I'll let everybody know, but I'll see what he comes back at.
I think
Yeah.
I've got two of those. One of them is standalone, and the other one
Right.
goes on to the
Hmm.
RC2014 but stuff. Yeah, bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I literally sent an email to him yesterday asking about the standalone and getting one of those because being able to get a little crisper display on an 800 by 600 monitor would be nice. And I
Yeah,
know it says it supports that, so
isn't that the one that uses an ESP32?
I think so. Yeah.
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 Yeah, it has that ESP32 on it. But see, that's the thing is, I think if more people would bug David Hansel to come out with a better, improve his Versatherm with
Right.
more types of terminal selections and that,
Right.
he'd probably do it. I think
Yeah.
I'm the only one that bugged him about it.
Uh,
I told him, I says, Jesus, all the software is online. You should be able to,
right.
make a better board. And when I found out that the HDMI didn't go through the switch boxes, I said maybe get something better than the Pico V or HDMI output.
So
Well,
basically,
that requires a whole new redo and a whole bunch of
right.
stuff, Walt.
Right, yeah, but he
I
can
mean,
build
you're changing the development environment, you're changing a lot. So I can
Yeah.
see why he didn't do that.
So maybe you'll have to design your own, Walt.
Yeah. I think I'll be dead by the time I learn how to do that.
Well, another option would be, well, you probably don't want to hear it. There's there's a bunch of cheap FPGA boards coming out of China anymore. And they're very easy to program, and they do HDMI. The Tang 9K and the Tang 20K.
Those are terminals?
No, they're FPGA boards that could be made into a terminal.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they were really cheap, weren't they? Recently, I think I
Yeah.
came across them. I was trying to figure out what to do with them.
Yep.
I don't know anything about FPGA except for
Well, see, that's the thing.
the
Somebody that
functionality.
knows how to build a terminal emulator with one, that would be great. Make a super terminal emulator that beats out the Versatherm.
There you go.
Like a job for Patrick.
Oh, I wonder. Yeah, Patrick's sitting there, sitting really quiet in the corner there, going, "No, not me. I got enough projects."
Well,
Not me.
that's Terry's area. But after he gets all the other stuff done first.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I listen to the other meeting, and the FPGA stuff scares me just based on what I'm hearing people describe and talk about. I did buy a little Divergent dive something FPGA. Thank you. A little kit, relatively cheap, just to kind of play, and I made it do a couple of things, and I haven't gotten back to it yet. But
That's why
it's a good starting point. But
yeah, you probably got the Basis 3.
I think that was what it was.
Yeah.
They came out real cheap there. Go ahead.
The nice thing about the Tangs is they're so damn cheap. The 9K I think is under $20.
Yeah.
And the 20, I think even the 20K, which gives you a lot more memory, is low. Yeah. I keep toying with the idea of moving some VGA and keyboard code from the FPG from John Monahan's FPGA board over to a Tang, but that's kind of low on my priority right now.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's there's millions of things we can do with these computers and creating little projects. So, but I'd give a vote for a super terminal that has a nice menu like the Versatherm. That's I mean, it doesn't have to have all the features of the Versatherm menu, but some of the basic stuff like color, serial port setup, and at least 4 or 5 of the popular terminals, VT 100, VT 350 or whatever they are, and
yeah, that's where I wouldn't.
Hazeltine 80M3. I think 80M3A, if that's in there, that would get a lot of people's attention.
Yeah, the problem is, as Jeff keeps on pointing out on the S100 computers, VT100 means a lot of different people, a lot of different things to a lot of different people.
Right.
Yeah.
There is no real standard on what a VT100 is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's because digital equipment started with that, like their VT 50 or 39 or whatever, and they just kept building it up,
Right.
but everybody calls them VT100s.
Right. Isn't there I keep seeing on people advertising their emulators meets this VT100 test suite. My guess is that even that isn't anything standard.
That's probably a subset.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, guarantee it's a subset. I mean, I've looked at some of the later terminals, and they might as well have been a desktop computer.
Yeah.
Well, like offline editing and split screen. I saw some of them did like split display, and some of the deck terminals. It's like, oh, okay. They were really trying to keep up with PCs coming out and
Well, see that
taking
VT
over.
the VT132.
Right.
That brings up a question. Is the high nibble menus, is that what you really see on a VT132, or is
No,
that just in his emulator?
that's probably in his emulator because he's actually got to do things that they didn't have to do.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
if you study his setup screens and that on his website, man, it's a nightmare.
I looked at it and okay, maybe I just don't find that stuff quite as
Well, yeah, you might
yeah.
understand more of it than I could, but I mean, I was sitting there. All I want to do is set it up as like a VT100, and I was going through
Yeah.
it. You got to go to this page and then that page and this
Yeah.
page, and
The
Yeah,
good
no,
news,
I hear it. I hear it. I guess, yeah.
I didn't find
My
it.
background makes that stuff pretty normal to me.
Yeah, I didn't find it all that challenging at all.
Yeah,
yeah,
And
I don't
the
know.
thing is, you really only need to do it once.
right,
Yeah, but it was just too convoluted that
right.
that's what turned that, and the keyboard, the lack of using a USB keyboard
Yeah.
consistently on the thing. I don't know why it
Well, no,
isn't more stable.
he has a version with a PS2 port instead, and that's the one I'm going
Well,
to
you
get.
get your choice. You can put the
Right.
USB connector on there or a PS2. It's one or the other.
I bet you, yeah, because a lot of modern keyboards, even with the USB to PS2 adapters that we used to use back in the day, a lot of modern keyboards won't work with them
Yeah.
because what it means to be a keyboard has changed so much over time.
Yeah, yeah,
And
and that's
modern keyboards just have so much functionality in them that it can't be simple enough.
that's
Right.
that's the
And that
basic.
was one of the things he told me is you can't use the adapter
Right.
from a USB to PS2 on his terminal.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Yes, you
worked
can.
for a couple of years when USB keyboards first came out. They were great because you could plug your keyboard into your old system, but pretty soon they stopped working. I think I've
I
got two or
still
three of them in my drawer here still.
I use them on a regular basis. I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
not on that VT132 terminal.
Yeah.
I'll have to try it. I think that's all I use. I don't use PS2. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't use a USB for very many keyboards anymore.
Okay.
I've got those little adapters everywhere.
Me too.
Yeah,
I
well,
might have to incorporate one of them in my build then.
well, for these little terminal emulators, I ended up at the thrift store. They had a whole box full of these Dell PS2 keyboards, so I bought the whole box full.
Yep. There you go.
I've got, I think I still have three
Yeah.
of them. Three of them now, because I actually gave a couple away to some other
Right.
people.
I mean, PS2, you can still buy PS2 keyboards on Amazon dirt cheap, so it's not like they're hard to get.
Yeah.
The
think
big
I
problem
maybe-
with them is some of the PS2 keyboards and almost all of the USB keyboards want to provide feedback to the computer,
Uh-huh.
and too many of the older keyboards or too many of the old keyboard inputs
Right.
don't accept that. They're just
Right.
one-way communications.
Okay, so yeah, that's my group of terminals. But like
Oh,
I
good
say,
job, Walt.
almost everything goes to Terraterm on my PC. I just have different Terraterms. I don't know how many right now. I think I only have 4 running at the moment. But
Yeah.
in Terraterm 5, it's kind of neat. I complained to the developers. I says, you make it too difficult to have different setups of Terraterm for different computers and have them all on the screen at the same time. But a lady in China, or is it China or Japan that's doing Terraterm?
I think it's
Anyway,
China. Yeah,
Not sure.
it is China?
I think so.
Yeah, I got the impression she was in Japan,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know for sure. But anyway, she says the trick is you get your inputs set up when you first run the program,
Mm-hmm.
and it shows you a drop-down list for your inputs. Select the
Mm-hmm.
input, then when the screen's up, then you go to let's see, I got to look at the.
Yeah.
Then you go, so you go to setup and then restore setup. And when you do the restore setup,
Yeah.
that's where you have different terraterm.inies with the name of that computer as part of the name. So
Yeah.
you can have the different things. But that's, I says, why can't that all be right in the first drop-down menu?
Right.
That would just be a
Yeah.
lot easier.
Yeah, so I'm using a program called Serial on my Mac because Terraterm doesn't run on the Mac. And
Yeah.
Serial's kind of nice because when you start it, it doesn't just open one screen and try and auto connect. It gives you a drop down and it says, here's all the USB port based serial things I can see. Which one do you want to connect to? And then when you save settings, it saves the settings for each one. So the settings don't bleed over into the open new connection and all this stuff.
Yeah,
So
Serial's great.
I love Serial.
Yeah, I when I have to use Terraterm, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, Serial's
I
I'm
want
really
Serial.
yeah, I'm really
I
liking
use
it.
Minicom
Right.
Linux in a terminal. That's what I do.
Yeah.
It works.
Ay.
Like
But
another
yeah, I mean,
reason to not get rid of my Mac.
Yeah.
essentially, when I launch Minicom, I just pass it the configuration I want it to run.
Yeah.
So Minicom
Right.
TTY USB 0, and it launches
Yeah.
that connection.
So Patrick, how about doing a short demo on importing like that PUI PH whatever thing is? Because it will not work on my computer. I could import that other part fine, but that PH whatever it is, the power connector will not import on my computer. I mean, I mean, it seems to be imported, but I can't find it in the list. It never shows up in the list for assigning the footprint to the symbol.
well, let's see.
It's like I get 3/4 of the way there and then it doesn't work.
If I do this and then do that, does it share that window? No, probably not.
No.
No, it's only going to share one window at a time, I think.
Yeah,
You have to
you're
share
gonna
the
have to.
desktop.
Yeah.
You can keep changing what you're sharing on the fly, but
No,
Yeah.
easier if I just
Share desktop, maybe.
desktop Uno.
There we go.
Now the show. Now I gotta remember. So it was it was this thing, right? Well,
no, the power connector. I
oh, the
emailed
power
you the
connector.
zip file for that PH. I forget
Yeah, do I have the file? I can't remember.
I emailed it to you. It's
Let me see.
Mm.
I might have imported already. What was it called?
It's CUI_PI -002AH.
Yeah, I gotta move stuff.
I mean, I don't understand why it doesn't
Mm.
I'm sorry, CU.
I put it in the chat. CUI_. And
PJ.
let me.
I thought I did that already. It's hard for me to now see the chat.
CU_PJ, CUI_PJ.
CUI_PJ.
I just put the zip file in the chat too. Yeah, the 002.
This one here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so that's the easy part.
Did you just import it?
I think I did earlier.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying is for the demo, show importing the symbol, show importing
The
footprint,
footprint.
and then show attaching, assigning the footprint. Those three steps.
Oh, okay.
Because
Well,
that's
well,
a
remember,
couple other people I talked to, they have the same kind of problems.
well, the real problem is, so like here, I already have everything imported, right?
Right.
Right.
So here's the symbol and the footprint, it already knows what it is. So I click OK, and I mean, I'm done.
Right.
I
But
think the problem with this one is you can't import the way this one was done. You don't import it. You actually have to make a library out of the directory they sent you.
Right.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
That's a different.
so that's the thing.
different
So,
approach.
so Walt had like two different. Oh yeah. So Walt had like two different things he brought in, and how you do it are completely different. There isn't
Okay.
like there was. They both didn't work the same way.
Yeah, KiCAD is definitely one of the harder programs I'm finding to learn. From all the things I've done over the years, it's definitely the least intuitive.
So see what I did, Walt, is I put. Let me see if I can.
Okay, so you expanded the zip file into a folder and then pointed to it as a library for footprints and symbols.
Yeah, you can't.
That's what I did. And I says, make a new library as
Well, I
instructions.
didn't tell. Well, what I just did. So I did plus, and we'll call it whatever. And then the library path. Now I got to remember where I put the dang thing. See, there's a folder here, PJ002. This is what I unzipped from your
Right.
zip
Yeah,
file.
that's what I did.
So I did open, and now it's in here.
Yep.
Yeah. See, on my
Okay.
computer, it's not getting that footprint so that I can assign it to the symbol.
So what we need to
My folder shows the footprint in the computer, in the KiCAD, but I can't get it assigned.
What we need to do is have you share your screen.
Yeah, there we go.
The one that's not working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah. It's easier to fix broken than working.
Yeah, mine works fine.
Okay. Let me let's see. So share.
Yeah, take it from somebody who's got decades in IT. It's easier to fix broken than working.
Yeah, otherwise all you're gonna get is it works on my computer.
Oh, work in IT for a while, then this wasn't working and you walked up and now it's working. And I can't show you what's broken.
Okay.
I have lost track of the hundreds of times that I've had that happen to me working in IT consulting. Is it's not working, it's not working. You're here, it's working, and you walk away and it's not working again. Oh God.
Yeah, everything's broken until I get there,
Yeah.
except in my house.
Oh, everything's working till you get there and then it's broken. Yeah.
Then it's working. I get home and it's broke. I gotta go fix my FTC Plus. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah. So, sounds like what you need to fix that is a credit card.
I told Mike, hey, just send me another one. Because clearly two isn't enough. I've always said one is none. Two is one is
like
none.
Backups, right? Yeah, one is
now I guess three is one, maybe.
Okay, now I think I got the three main windows open. So I go to share and I'll too bad you can't share all three at the same
No,
time.
you have to share the screen. You have to share the screen. It's
Yeah,
a
I think you have to
screen or
share-
one window.
You have to share the whole desktop.
Okay,
We have to
how
see
do
your
I?
mess.
Okay, let's see. Stop share. Share. How do I share the desktop?
It should be right next to share window.
Yeah, mine is the top left one. Mine says like desktop one.
Well, I click on that. Oh, wait, let me. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bam.
you are sharing. So now let's see.
Okay. So you go
Shrink
in.
that down. Okay, so in here, oh, shrink that down. In here, I go to symbol editor.
Right.
See if I can remember because I haven't done it for a couple of days. Then I think I'm supposed to go to, is it preferences and manage symbol libraries?
Yep. Then you're going to add a symbol library, right?
Right,
Because
yeah.
you have the symbol, right? You just don't have the footprint.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so we don't need to be in here.
Right. Well, I was just going to show you. Yeah, there it is there.
Right.
Okay. So,
So
go to
that
your
part-
so go to your schematic.
Oh, I should have clicked cancel. Oh, yeah. So, close that up. So when I go to the schematic, I got the symbol imported here.
That symbol's way different than my symbol.
It is, isn't it?
Well, I picked the one with the mounting pin
Oh, okay.
because it's 3 pins and one is a mounting pin.
Okay. So
Okay,
so click
but it's
so,
basically barrel jack. This
Yeah.
is just the second one in the list. You get barrel jack and then barrel jack with mounting pin.
okay, so highlight that and click E or press E. And then see where it says footprint.
This footprint here.
Yeah,
Right.
so if you click on that text box, you'll get a little book thing on the left. No,
No, not that. No, the text
No.
box.
Yeah, the
The
text
value
box.
Yeah.
field.
See,
Yeah.
see on the right, it gave you like a little bookshelf thing, like 3
Yeah.
books. So
Okay.
click on the 3 books.
Okay, that's probably the part I'm missing.
I mean, you can do this with where it lists all the footprints too, but I mean all the symbols. But I thought we just
Yeah,
do it
because
this way.
because you can also do in the symbol editor, you can do a sign footprint as well, right?
Yeah, there's I can't remember which the
Right,
icon.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I was trying to do and it wasn't working.
Yeah, I've had
Yes. So
mixed.
now type in your PUA or whatever the heck it is.
In the filter.
Yeah, and filter.
I don't like the way these things.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, no, then the resize gets too small there. Thing's really bizarre way this.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I should be able to just go. It's probably either.
Yeah, well, go to filter and just start typing.
Oh, yeah, CUI.
Yeah.
Oop.
Other eye. There we go.
And then
Okay, that's the
audio. Yes.
oh
There it
where
is.
There it
there it
is.
is. You went by.
Oh, barrel jacks. Yeah.
No. It was under it's in its own.
The 204 thing.
There we
Yeah,
go.
right there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
Oh,
there.
no, 002. Sorry.
Well,
Yeah,
you,
now click-
you,
now
you
click on
realize
OK.
I'm working with older eyes.
Now click on OK. And then click OK. Now you've assigned the footprint to that. Now if you go to the PCB editor and say update, you'll get that
Oh.
footprint for that
So I'll
symbol.
save that and then go to tools, update.
Yeah, PCB.
Oh yeah, it doesn't show the error now.
Right. Update.
Cool. Okay.
Now, I
Wow.
do think it's possible that it did give you an error about a pad didn't have a something, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure this.
Yeah, because pad 3 is the mounting pin.
So it's not connected to anything. Or is it grounded normally?
Well, I think they're normally tied to ground, but it doesn't show that in the schematic.
Well, you could, yeah, but you'd probably have to attach the ground in the schematic to attach that pin to ground in the
ground.
schematic.
Well, see, I'm still questioning why you didn't use the symbol that you imported that came with the footprint.
Yeah.
The one that showed up in your system, Patrick, you're talking about.
Yeah, because I mean,
okay.
when you download,
because I picked the symbol out of the symbol library.
I know, but you didn't pick the symbol that you imported. You picked I think this is a generic one that already comes
Right.
with
Well,
KiCAD.
I've done this a dozen times trying to figure this stuff out, and I had originally done that and it didn't work. So then
Yeah.
I've been just going back and forth. Okay, yeah, so I should put a wire in here.
Yeah, just connect that to ground.
Yeah, let's see, maybe I can, yeah.
Yep, there you go.
There. And I'll save, tools, update. Oh, total one.
Error's gone.
No, it says one error.
warning.
It says J1 pad 3. Yeah, see, I'm not sure because I think your footprints have to match your symbols in one way or another. They have to have the same amount of pins and connections and all that stuff.
Well, the thing is, I got the symbol in here and it's the right footprint, which is,
but
it's got two connections that are important.
But your symbol doesn't match your footprint. You picked a different symbol.
Right. No, but what I'm saying is we're at the point where I actually have a footprint on this PCB now. So now I can go back, delete all those symbols and footprints and should be able to do it again and get it right.
But that's how you do it. You can use you can highlight your symbol, click E, and then you'll see footprint either has a footprint in there that doesn't exist or is blank. And then you find the right footprint, put it in there, and then you're done.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it was doing, I can't remember because like I said, I've tried it so many times and, and I don't know how many videos I looked at and I'm doing exactly what the guy, I'd stop the video and do that step, then start it, stop the video, do the next step, and it still wouldn't get the footprint.
Yeah.
And it was making me nuts.
Well, remember when you add a footprint to the library, it won't automatically connect it to your symbols.
Right.
So that's
what I'm saying is, but I went through the import a symbol video, then set it up on the PCB board video, and then then assign footprint to the symbol, and that's where those videos, none of those things worked for me. So now I can just move this regulator, rotate it 90 degrees and move it up, and I'll have room for the power connector.
Yeah, but your regulator, it's sticking straight up. Do you want one where it's laid down flat?
Yeah. I'm just going to rotate it 90 degrees and then slide it up on the screen.
I know, but the footprint you have doesn't have the regulator bent over.
Oh, that's right. That assumes it's sticking straight up from the board.
You're doing a vertical regulator, not a horizontal.
Stand up.
Right, yeah.
So you got to change your foot.
No.
Footprint.
It's different footprint.
Well, actually, no. The footprint can be. I know a lot of people use that like triangular footprint with the middle leg being longer. But I've seen boards with them all in a line there as well.
Well, no, that's not. I mean, that's not the issue. The issue is if he bends, as soon as you bend this, even with all, I use the ones where they're all in a line.
Yeah, okay.
But the problem is if he bends this over, it's going to actually bump into stuff that he can't see on his.
So okay, yeah.
That's why they have vertical and horizontal.
Got it.
Yeah, this is a vertical mount. What do you call it? Regulator.
Yeah,
it's the vertical mount.
And that's what you want? Because aren't you putting like a hat on top of that?
Well, I don't, this thing's gonna use, like 10 milliamps. It's not gonna use any real power.
No. What I'm saying is your
The
voltage
physical height.
regulator is sticking straight up out of the board. It's going to be sticking up like an inch.
Yeah, that don't bother me.
But I thought you're putting a hat on top of it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. So I'll have to bend it over at like a 45-degree angle or something.
Well, 90 is better than 45, but yeah.
And what we're saying is there's a footprint for that. So when you're laying out your PCB, you
Right,
know
for the
where
laid
it's
down
going to
one,
go.
yeah.
And it's not going to drill a hole for you either.
Right, for the heat sink if you
If you were to add a heat
Yeah,
sink.
but I don't need a heat sink. That's the thing.
Right.
But yeah, I'll have to move these wires a little bit, get laid down 7805. Or maybe I can rotate it and lay it down.
Well, you're not hearing. It's the wrong footprint.
I know. I can change the footprint to the one that lays down.
Right.
And see if I rotate this.
No, you have to.
You can't rotate.
You actually have to replace the.
No, I'm just saying is, so if it's laying down and this part is up here instead of.
But it goes a long way. It goes a long way.
Huh?
Yeah,
it'll just lay down from here, and I got space to do it in.
I'm just saying, if you go change the footprint, then you don't have to guess.
Yeah, that's.
It'll show you where.
So I got to go back to the schematic.
Correct.
Okay.
It's what Patrick's saying. It's the right way to do it is to actually do the correct footprint for it. So this way it'll take care of the the layout. Go ahead. Sorry.
Select the 7805 and let's change the footprint. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this one. And then
E.
Hit the E.
And then the footprint. Click on the
see
footprint.
How it says TO2 2003 vertical?
Yeah.
Yeah, just go click your library. And unfortunately, it doesn't take you to that footprint.
Of course not. Because that would be way too easy.
Really annoying.
We get to type it again.
No,
it's a
TO220.
Yeah, KiCAD is literally one of the most frustrating programs I've ever.
Well, hang on a sec. This does not, when you're doing a footprint, it doesn't know it's a 7805. It can care less.
It's the CAN
size. It's a TO220. There you go. You could do like horizontal tab down.
Yeah, tab down. Yep.
Okay, all right, I see.
But hang on, you need that was a 2-pin.
Oh.
Yeah, you need a 3-pin.
You need the 3-pin. So 223.
So click on the books again.
220_3.
Yeah.
223 tab down. There you go.
That one. Get the right one. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, that says 218.3.
Did that say 218?
I thought it said 218.3. Just I don't know. Double check, please.
Yeah, double check that.
Because Ray's chose the wrong.
It does say 218.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah, my eyes work still.
Hey, good. So click on it again.
I'm feeling fulfilled now that I actually said something helpful.
Click on the next one
footprint.
Down. Footprint.
Oh.
Now there you go. And the books.
Now, and then the book. Yeah, the book. Now select the 223.
Oh.
Okay.
As Patrick said, they don't always line up with what you want.
223. There you go.
That'll work.
That's
the
ticket. My eyes is a lot slower to read these things. Okay. So
cool. Save.
Tools. Update.
There we go. Now you know what you're messing with.
One error.
Yeah, it's still complaining about a pad. Yeah.
It's gonna keep complaining about your speaker.
Yeah.
Or your speaker jack pad.
Oh yeah,
that's not a speaker jet. That's the power in.
Your power in.
Oh, it's a barrel jack. Oh, it's a barrel jack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you can see how big that thing actually is.
Yeah, you might have to slide that sucker down a bit.
Yeah, I'll have to slip it down. But the thing is, so now what you're saying is I should change the symbol for this guy.
I would.
From
Okay,
barrel
so
jack to what is it, PJ002?
And then when you change the symbol, you're going to have to reattach the footprint to the new symbol.
Yeah.
right, yeah. So now I go back to the symbol.
Well, I haven't messed around with this in a while. And I only did that one project way back when.
I was messing around with it the other day, and it was
Yeah,
driving
well,
me
you can
nuts.
type CUA or whatever in the filter. That's
Yeah,
usually the quickest way to find stuff for CUI.
TUI. No, I think I got to go to barrel jack. Oh wait,
No, it's going to be in its
No.
own CUI area, I think, unless you put it in barrel jack.
yeah, I was finding
I
it.
thought we found it before separate,
Yeah, I
didn't we?
found it at the bottom a lot of times,
What was it,
Well,
PJ002? Go ahead, sorry.
you
but
can
I
type
also
in
found it
more.
in the barrel jack library too.
You can type in more characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it? The next was a PJ
Oh,
zeros, something like that. What was the rest of it?
underscore.
There it is. Very
Down
Oh,
bottom.
at the
yeah,
bottom.
there.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
are.
the pi
Excellent,
eight.
excellent.
Yeah, there. Okay.
That looks like what we had before, right?
Well,
Yeah.
this is, yeah, this is the correct one. Okay.
And now
So,
you
okay,
rotate
now I
that
gotta,
sucker.
oops.
You gotta select it, hit E for give me E because it's a logical letter for tell me
Well,
all
every
about
time
it.
I click on it, let's see.
Well, no, hit escape because it's still
Yeah.
trying to add stuff.
Okay. There you
Okay.
go.
So now I'm gonna rotate it
There you are.
and
Oh, and then now you've got
I gotta flip it vertical too. Like that.
no, because the one at the top is the grounding tab. It's the mounting
Oh,
tab.
so it was right the first
Yeah,
time.
there you go. And then you're gonna, well, no, because you're gonna connect 3 and 1 to ground, right? You positive center, right?
Yeah.
Positive center would be 2 to plus volts to plus and 3 and 1 to ground. So you got to change your green lines there so that that floating one goes away. That floating line goes away. And then connect pin 3 to ground.
Just a short line.
This isn't the center.
No, that's the no. No,
That's the
if you
pin center plus center.
is it?
Isn't
I think
that why it's a pin?
no, I think where that V is.
The V is the flappy outside,
Yeah, that's the shield. That's the
right?
shield, which is ground.
And then 3 is connected to it, which is because a standard barrel jack will short the two connectors when there's nothing plugged in, right?
Well, see, the thing is,
I
this
can't remember.
the 3 and 2 should be ground, and 1 is the power in.
Oh, is that the pin then, not the one with the
Yeah,
little
that's why they draw it as a pin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Then it is the wrong way.
Let's see.
Then you got to rotate it or flip it like you had it before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'll
Yeah,
get
we still want to get rid of that because it's going to the wrong place.
Yeah.
yeah. Now I can take this. The pin goes there.
And then
And
three
then-
goes, does 3 go to ground as well? Or not, just not do anything?
Well, it won't hurt.
I think you'd
Because
want
it's-
it to ground as otherwise it's hanging.
See, I think the 3 is that mounting pin.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't hurt if I put it to ground or not.
Right.
Yeah, that should be the mounting pin. Okay,
Okay.
Wow,
so
Now you have to add the symbol to it again.
so I highlight that E, go
Footprint.
to footprint.
Oh, it picked up the footprint.
No, isn't that what we assigned before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We assigned the footprint, so it's still. Oh, you're right though. It did pick it up because we
You can't-
deleted it. We
When
deleted.
you make symbols, you can tell them, hey, here's a list of footprints that if it's available that you can choose from.
Oh, so it's pointing to yes, it's pointing to a non-existent footprint now.
Okay, so you have to redo the footprint.
Right.
Okay.
Cannot update J1 footprint not found. So you have to go and reattach it to the footprint in the symbol. So go back to your schematic, select it, hit E, and then redo the footprint. And then click on the text there, and then go find the footprint. I think you can just start typing there as well, and at least get it down to.
Yeah, I had to move it so I could read the
Oh, okay.
PJ dash 002. There it is.
There it is. Click on
Click on
that.
that.
Say
Click
okay.
Okay. And I'll save that. Go to Tools, Update. 0.
Hey, woohoo!
All right.
Hey, our wall.
See, now
Awesome.
with this schematic and board setup, all I have to do is change some of the wires to go from this chip U8 to U8 on another hand. Yeah, because
and then redo your routing.
basically these hats all fit on the Uno board, but he
Mhm.
just changes the speech chips on them.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I
so
don't know
it's
if you're
just-
wiring to your your regulator. I don't think it's the wiring. You still have to go back
Yeah.
and do your
Right,
regulator.
yeah,
Well,
the
yeah,
traces
I gotta add the
Yeah.
rest of the wiring.
Okay,
I gotta
okay, good.
fix the wiring, but that's the hard part was getting these things on here.
Yeah,
Yeah, getting that footprint, it
good
was
deal.
just making me nuts. That's the problem with those videos online. The guys are like figuring it out themselves instead of just going click, 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 click. And they click on things and then they go back and click on something else.
Yeah.
And by the time you get done, you got the things all messed up.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it was just making me crazy. They need
Yeah.
somebody that really knows this program to do the lessons one lesson at a time. Here's the thing. Here's how you draw a board. Next
Well, they may
lesson.
be you in the short term here, man. You're going to be the one knowing it, and you're going to be able to do the lessons.
There you
No,
go.
I'm probably going to go back to easy EDA. It's easy EDA. All I had to do is import the board, forget the schematic, import the board, put my parts on there, draw the traces, and be done. I'd be done in 15, 20 minutes. It's
Yeah,
so
I
much
never
easier to
used it,
use.
so
Yeah,
never
easy
used it.
EDA. And so JLC PCB, easy
Yeah.
ADA, and LCSC Parts Company, they're all one big group of
Yeah.
yeah. And that's why easy EDA is so much easier to use. And you can import from all the other ECAD programs. You can import to easy EDA and then go to work, and like I say, you don't have to worry about
So,
stuff
okay.
as
So then
much
why
as
did you do KiCAD?
well, I figured I was gonna, since it's up to version 9, I figured maybe I can learn KiCAD and that. But
Okay,
man,
no,
this
that's
is
that makes sense. That makes
yeah, but
sense.
it's really way more complicated.
Well, like I said, it's so easy EDA lets you just make a PCB without a schematic.
Yeah, I imported the S100 board, the template, and then so I got that template, and then I just started adding parts to it, and
Yeah, it's like KiCAD
Wait a minute.
is
Easy EDA is $15 a month.
no, it's free.
Well, if you go to the website of the developer, it's $15 a month.
No, yeah, but they have the hobbyist free. That's for professional companies. But if you go to the
No.
hobbyist,
That is the starter level. They have more expensive versions.
they have a free version. I got Pro, and I don't pay a penny for it.
Wow, Pro's 39 a month if you
Yeah,
go buy it from the
I don't pay
developer.
them a penny. I got it for free.
But I think the idea here is easy EDA with KiCAD. Now it knows which pins are inputs, which pins are outputs. It knows what's connected to what's passive.
Mhm.
Well, yeah,
And
but
when
you can assign that on Easy EDA if you want.
but I'm saying when you start doing a complicated board, now you can run your error checking
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
and
Well,
all that stuff where I don't know if Easy EDA would do that. I don't know that I would design a board without a schematic, I guess is.
well,
Yeah.
well, but you can use the schematic in Easy EDA. I'm just saying is you don't have to. If you got a
Yeah.
simple little board like this, there's no reason to have to use schematic. Although
Okay.
on this board again, I would import the template, add my parts in the schematic, and then go to the board and do
Right.
it. But like Easy EDA, if you don't have a schematic and you just got a simple circuit, you can just throw it on the screen and you're done in no time at all.
So where did you get it for free?
Um, I just went to Easy EDA. I think, God, I can't remember.
Because I'm looking at their website and they don't have. Oh, I see. There's two Easy EDA websites. Interesting.
Oh,
Interesting. If you're not careful, it takes you to one that wants to charge you. Okay. What do you lose? Let's see. Private libraries, permissions, operations log, UI watermark setting.
Yeah,
Well, you
right
get their
there.
watermarks
Easy
on
to
your board.
use and free.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I found it now. The first
Yeah.
site I went to. So, oh, okay. That's somebody else's Reese.
Yeah, that's probably not even Easy EDA. It's probably just some fake stuff with full of,
Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well.
yeah.
easy R EDA.
But
Easier.
Easier.
here I'll bring up since I'm on the desktop. I'll let's see. Let me close this, close that, close that.
Okay. So free.
Oops, there it is. Watch this opening screen. You can import anything except your Ford F-150. But see, all these companies are all attached to Easy EDA. It's all like one big outfit.
Conglomerate. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can import.
Oh,
See, you can
I see. Easy EDA is a web-based. It's not local.
Oh yeah, this is all in China.
Yeah,
But you
okay, now
can
I
when
see.
you download the. See, that's what I'm saying is it's part of JLC PCB.
Okay.
Yeah.
That Osh Labs,
So
Yeah.
just
LSC. Yeah,
just
see here, Osh Labs, LSC. That's the parts
yeah,
department. There's the
okay.
board department.
Yeah.
You can do 3D case for it when you're done.
It's all one big group of stuff.
Okay.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Smart,
Okay.
Oh, it
smart
is.
business if you think
And the
about it.
fact that it's free, it's free for hobbyists to use it. You got everything's connected. And if you go to the LSC website,
Right.
they've got parts for everything in the world.
Okay.
And if they don't, you can still make your own footprints and
You
symbols and
can.
stuff.
Okay. So all
Yeah.
those vintage, all those obsolete components that all of our equipment uses.
Yeah, I don't know if it has. I haven't tried looking for obsolete stuff, but
Don't think so.
Yeah.
yeah. But like I say, you can still make the symbols and
Right.
Yeah.
footprints and stuff.
You gotta have them put a socket in, like if you're putting a
Yeah.
Z80
But
onto
see,
the thing, you can have them do a socket probably for you.
but you can import from this import pro, import standard. I don't know what these things are. Altium, KiCAD, import other. They used to have Eagle. I know it imports from Eagle too.
Yeah.
It's probably
Yeah.
in a pull down list when you go to import other.
Be
Probably,
interesting, Walt, is when you finally get your KiCAD one working, try to import the KiCAD one into this and see what you get.
oh, I've already imported KiCAD stuff in here. It just comes right in, no big deal at all.
I'm just saying you can kind of
Yeah,
compare
all
what
you
the
need
two
is a zip file.
outputs are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you got a full KiCAD project in a zip file, all you do is click import KiCAD, And see, it says,
Yeah.
give me the zip file. And then you look for the zip file and import the
Right.
zip file.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
yeah,
Interesting.
I mean, it's when KiCAD first came out, and because people started using KiCAD because Eagle got sucked up by AutoCAD.
Mm.
That's when I was going like, okay, I started looking at KiCAD and everybody was complaining and bitching and couldn't figure stuff out. So then I looked for ECAD online and Easy EDA popped up and I saw it was connected to JLC PCB, which I've been using for a few
Yep.
years.
Yep.
And so then I just started trying out Easy EDA and it was because I was doing that for my robot stuff. And
Oh, they
I
do
just
have a they do have a standalone version as well. Okay.
yeah, you can download the thing. That's what I did.
Oh,
I
that's cool.
downloaded it to my computer, so it just runs on my computer. But you do
Okay.
still have to be connected to on the
Yeah.
web when you run it on your computer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I mean they do need a copy of all your designs.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Save it for
Well,
posterity.
I don't know if they actually I think you can not tell it not to back up your designs online. But I mean, I'm not doing anything I don't care about anyway,
I
so
Yeah, no, I getcha. A business would have to worry about it, but for
Yep.
hobbyists, unless you know.
right. And see, that's what you would pay for is
Right.
Yeah.
extra privacy and things like that. But no, the free version, I mean, it's pretty easy to use. But like I say, if you got like 2 or 3 components and you want to just connect them together on a little board, bang, you're done in 5 minutes. You can just draw a little square board and pop the part.
Yeah.
What you do is you go to the LSC library, pick out your parts there and place the footprints in part and start drawing traces. And you don't have to have the
Interesting.
schematic. But it is probably better to use the schematic.
Yeah.
Does it generate a schematic for you?
Well, I think it can. I'm not positive. But if
Yeah.
if you're doing a simple board, you might as well just draw the schematic anyway.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so that was
That's cool.
two good demos.
Yeah. That was awesome. Cut
Yeah.
the rest of the middle stuff out, but yeah.
Yep. In fact, I gotta hop off, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
same here,
Okay.
guys.
Yeah.
Everyone take
We'll
care.
see you
Happy
guys.
New Year.
Okay. Happy New
All
Year.
right.
See you
Yeah.
next week.
And
We'll see
next
you.
Thanks for the
week.
demo, Wall. That was good.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.